All right, more help is on the way for the Texas border city at the center of the growing migrant crisis and the center of the dispute between Texas and Washington, D.C. Governor Greg Abbott announced plans to build a new military base at Eagle Pass to support up to 2,300 incoming National Guard soldiers pledged by Republican governors last month. The troops will help handle the influx of people entering the U.S. illegally at a popular crossing point in Eagle Pass. It's the latest move in Texas's battle with the Biden administration over securing the southern section of that border, an effort Governor Greg Abbott says is a constitutional right to defend Texas from an invasion. NewsNation correspondent Ali Bradley is following the situation at the border and is live for us tonight. Ali, what can you tell us about this new facility?
Yeah, hey, Elizabeth. So first, let's start with the Biden administration basically handing Governor Abbott in the state of Texas a victory here. We know that Attorney General Ken Paxton gave DHS until the end of last week to prove that they own some of that land that Texas seized. We're talking about Shelby Park. Well, that deadline came and went pretty silently. Again, Texas kind of coming out on top here, and Governor Abbott moving full steam ahead with that new base that you're talking about there, Elizabeth. So here we go. We're looking at about 2,300 troops will be able to be housed in this forward operating base. We're told that it's going to span about 80 acres. And really, what that shows, it is the most structurally sound and largest kind of military support base that we're seeing the governor put up under Operation Lone Star since his expansions really started. Now, when it comes to what we can expect with this forward operating base, here's what Governor Abbott had to say during his announcement.
This will increase the ability for a larger number of Texas Military Department personnel in Eagle Pass to operate more effectively and more efficiently. Before now, National Guard have been scattered across this entire region in cramped quarters, away from fellow soldiers and guard, sometimes traveling long distances to be able to do their job. What this is going to do is to dramatically improve the conditions for our soldiers.
Okay, so who is going to be making up that 2,300 soldier troop there? We're talking about Texas National Guard, obviously, Texas State Guard, but we've also got governors from all over sending troops as well. We know Governor Ron DeSantis and Governor Kristi Noem are both sending resources, but recently we've also heard Georgia Governor Brian Kemp say that he's going to be deploying some National Guard soldiers to Texas. We also know that New Hampshire's Governor Chris Sununu is also going to be sending over a handful of National Guard soldiers there also to support the governor's moves. Elizabeth, obviously something that has a lot of eyeballs on right now as the governor continues to expand there across Shelby Park. And we know that they're working in a multi-phase plan. So Shelby Park was phase one. We know that they are going to be expanding that, and they will continue as much as they need to. Elizabeth.
All right, Ali Bradley reporting live from the border. Thanks so much.
Thanks so much for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.